Hello, my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews. I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room, and welcome to Friday Sews, where we talk about sewing, what we've been doing, what we're going to be doing, and a little bit of life thrown in at the end. I love creating community on YouTube within the sewing community, and I just am thrilled every time we connect with each other. That was the whole point of Friday Sews. So, I can't tell you how pleased I am that it has completely taken on a life of its own, and it is its own thing now. So don't forget, after you finish watching this one, then go to the search bar and put in hashtag Friday Sews, filter your results by upload date, and you will come up with a whole host of people that you may or may not already be watching. Okay, in my sewing room, it was the week of challenges. Yes, challenges, because we all love a challenge, don't we? Especially when it involves a seam ripper, don't we? Yes, no, we do not. We do not love that seam ripper, and we do not love challenges that involve that. Well, let me just tell you what I've been doing. Okay, I've been working on these capri pants. This is Quick Sew 4262. I've been working on these pants. Here are the line drawings. Simple pants, right? Yeah, and see where they fall on her? Well, here's how they look on me. Yeah, well, I don't know what to do about these because I tried them on and they came up really too high. So I cut them down. Well, first of all, I took them apart and I redrew them with a smaller size. I had made the mediums, and so these are the smalls, and they're still, I don't know what. I mean, this is one of the things that happens with big four patterns. This is why I don't very often make pants, because pants are hard to fit. Hales, do you feel my pain? I feel your pain now. I seriously feel your pain. I'm talking about Haley Moore, and she has a whole series on how to fit pants, and I will put it in the cards. So the problem is that I put a pocket in, which it didn't call for a pocket, but I put a side seam pocket in, and it kind of gapes. So yeah, it needs to go. Zipper's fine. When I redrew it, I lost about an inch at the top of the actual pants panel, and that brought it down to where it felt better. But that also lowered the darts in the back. So those are too long now, and you can tell by the way it fits my behind. So now I've got all this extra in the front, and I can tell what's wrong. It's that the crotch curve is too long. It comes up too high. So I've got all this extra stuff going on right there in the front, probably because I have a tummy, I have a pooch, and so I don't have a pooch, I have a full-on tummy. And that makes it so that as you go lower, there's less to fill it out. Maybe, is that what I want to say? It's like it's not straight up and down. It goes out and then it comes back in. Because you know what? I had 5 kids and I had 4 C-sections. And at one point, my OB, who was in practice with another OB, one of them said about the other that he should have just put in a zipper. Well, yeah, I have all those scars to prove it. Or the one scar that's like all feathered. Anyway, all that to say, yeah, pants. Jeans fit okay. I don't know what the problem is here, but I'm not sure how to fix it. They're way too long. And you know what, honestly, we'll get to those later. Okay, I made my little top to go with them. I used the sleeve from Simplicity 9273. I used the View B sleeve, which is here and here. Well, it was fine, except that the band was really big, but that was an easy fix. So I bought 2 t-shirts. I bought a large for me and then an XXXL, 3XL, in order to cut the sleeve out and the band. And so here's what I came up with. And it's really cute, but it's really tight because a couple things about this. First of all, when I washed it, I just threw it in with a bunch of other stuff, and I had OxyClean that I just sprinkled on top, and it kind of, I don't know if you can really see, it bleached it out basically but I'm not unhappy with it, the way it did that. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think overall it just gives it a little bit of dimension, to be honest. So sleeves fit fine, but the shirt, when I put it in, it's 60% cotton, 40% recycled polyester. So it has a funny feel to it. Oh, why did I not know this? And the cotton shrunk. So while it would have fit me fine, yeah, well, we're gonna work with it. I don't know what else to do. I mean, it's not so tight that I can't wear it, but it's not comfortable. It fits too close for my taste. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I would have preferred, which I would have known had I looked at the fabric content, I would have preferred that it had some lycra in it, been all cotton and some lycra, or some combination of that. But no, it's recycled polyester, which, yay, recycling. But in your clothing, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. It feels funny. Let's see, I'm still working on my mom's robe, which is Simplicity 1850. This is from 1956, and I just haven't done anything with it. So I got to finish that before I leave next Thursday to go see her. I worked on this. This is so cute. Vogue's 9772. And it's a little bias cut tank. And I made this one with the V neckline and kind of, it's probably easier to see it there with this one. Well, I made it from linen that was a skirt that I bought at Goodwill, which was great because that was like $6, I think. So I haven't finished the armholes yet, but I did hem it, kind of. I did these slits at the bottom, and because this is cut on the bias, it kind of just wants to pull out of shape. I mitered the corners, I didn't like it, so I closed up the slits, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hem this. This fits me pretty closely, but yeah, I mean, it's such a pretty top. So I took a picture of it this morning and I sent that to my daughter, McKenna, and I said, hey, this is coming your way. And she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I hope it fits. And I said, I hope it fits. So we'll see about that. That's gonna be finished. The blue dress that all of you commented on in my makes video, thank you so much. I really appreciated that. You gave me so many great suggestions, and everybody liked that one the best. And I don't blame you because it's such a great pattern. I mean, well, it's such a great skirt pattern. I think I'm gonna take off that bodice and replace it with something else. And so I have this much fabric left, like not enough for much of anything. And I'm pretty sure, I thought at first this had come from Hobby Lobby. It came from Joann's, and they don't have it anymore, or at least they don't have it right now. So who knows? I couldn't find it online. I couldn't find it in the store. I found some polka dots that I thought, oh yeah, that'll work. No, they're the wrong color. Of course they are. So I could just make it white. I don't want to do that. I'd really rather use this, even if I have to slice it into sections to get it all to, whatever. So I'm working on that. I did pull out some dress and top patterns that I thought might work for this. So that's got to get fixed. I got my dress for the Sew Your Name challenge, which I'm doing with Michelle and Madi and Carmen and Heather, my little Florida sewing group. We're all going to sew our names, and that's a challenge that we've all posted stuff on Instagram all about it. It's basically just find a pattern with your name and sew it and post it between, I can't remember dates in August, like next week and beyond. And I found the Jenny dress. This is by Sis Boom. I found it on Etsy, and it's a really pretty dress. And I wasn't going to make this. I was going to make maybe this and the Closet Core overalls, the Jenny overalls. But I don't know. I just didn't want to spend the money on that pattern. That's $15. This was 10. And I was able to print out the pattern pieces because you don't cut the skirt piece, you only cut the bodice pieces. And those were simple to print. It was not very many pages, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 pages, which for a PDF to cut it out and put it together, it was not anything at all. It was very easy to do. And I pulled out for that dress this microfiber sheet that I got recently. I hope there's enough. The skirt pieces, you don't print them because they're just based on a measurement. You just cut squares because all you do is gather them. And the bodice is made kind of cool in a kind of cool way because it's got almost like a princess seam, and then it's got a side panel and then the back. So we'll see how that comes together. I have high hopes because I don't need any more challenges. I don't need any more challenges. So let's throw that over there. Also, I think I told you about a comment that I got on my collaboration last Christmas with Kristen at the Dahlia Society. That makes me smile every time I even think of her. I love her. She's just a sweetheart. Well, I made the Tessuti Eva dress and I had a lot of criticism for it, and I thought this comment was all about how I had too much criticism for it, and I did not agree with that because I think anybody who has a pattern and they make it, you know, if they have a lot of criticism for it, that's entirely their opinion. You can share it or not, you know. Everybody's got an opinion, and I respect all of them, and I respected her opinion, but not her opinion of me. But I thought, you know what, maybe I need to give Tessuti another try because Kristen at the Dahlia Society loves them. They're an Australian company. So anyway, I bought and downloaded the Ray dress, and it is a simple shift, read completely through the instructions. I was gonna have it printed. No, I did have it printed by PDF Plotting, who I highly recommend. And so I cut all that out and I read through the entire instruction booklet, which I actually printed as a booklet, which is simple to do. And I am going to follow it to the letter. I'm going to film it. It's going to be like a sew along or watch me put this together. But I'm going to do it to the letter, and I'm going to see if my criticism of Tessuti's patterns have changed. So yeah, trying to give them a fair shot. This I'm going to make out of this beautiful linen that I got recently at the 4th of July Joann's sale. And this is a beautiful linen. I measured, I've got enough, and I think it's going to be beautiful. So that's in the works. And we are on to life. 2 things. I bought a drink mate. It's like a soda stream. I drink so much sparkling water. It is ridiculous. And I started looking at how much money I'm spending to do it. And I thought, I've always heard it's more money to do a soda stream or a drink mate or some, you know, kind of thing that pumps carbon dioxide into your water rather than just buying the water in cans. And I started doing the math and I thought, oh my gosh, I am spending way more, like 9 times as much for the canned stuff than I am what I could make by myself. So I started making some fizzy drinks for myself. I got the drink mate, I got it figured out, attached that CO2 canister, which scared me to death because it's like contents under pressure. You know, it's like gonna blow up my house or something. And it's really not. Unless I really wanted it to. I bet I could look that up on YouTube. How to blow up your house with a CO2 canister. Probably not a good idea. I don't think I'll be doing that. Anyway, it is beautifully sunny out, and I've been trying to get my swims in earlier and earlier because it's been raining every day around 3 o'clock, and it's like a monsoon, and then it clears up. So, and then there's Fred the tropical storm that's going to come and visit us. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. So it's supposed to be here tonight, so maybe it'll just blow through and be all done, and that'd be great. I think that's just about it for Friday Sews. So thanks for being here, and if you ever want to look at all the rest of my Friday Sews, have a look at this playlist, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.